Panthers. I'm going my rainy premiers, boys. My baby Panthers. Yeah, Panthers. I'll be right back.
They've got some swag. The Panthers, the team to beat again, the defending premiers, and tonight they lift some silverware. After full-time
Them
years,
same guys.
their possession again after wrapping up the minor premiership last week. And they go on and defend the title in 2022. The crowd building all the time to be here to witness that trophy on display a little later on. The team with a 19-3 record. The Cowboys cannot catch them now. And tonight they face the Warriors, who they've already towed up once this season. It was June 18 when they won 40 points to 6. Ivan Cleary has a luxury at the moment of resting players if he so chooses. And tonight Liam Martin, a hero from last week with that late try against the Bunnies, is given the night off. So Chris Smith makes a rare start on the right edge tonight. Nick Ennis, they still look an imposing unit.
God, brilliant speed, just down at ground level, just seeing the athleticism, seeing the spirits that they're in, the confidence in which they're talking to one another, the energy around the group. Obviously some big inclusions back to the inside.
No, Dad, you don't tell me this. Go to Panthers. Go to Panthers, Dad. Say it.
Panthers. Some really good moments. He carried the ball from
Hey, Dad, say go to Panthers. Dad, say go to Panthers.
Rams. That time of year, really works. Couple of sides.
Big man, he picks him up for Joe's.
Holiday time, and you get
Dad,
that feeling down at ground level.
say go to Panthers.
This could be a big score.
No. No, the Warriors don't get asses handed to them again.
The Chocolates. That was the last time these teams squared off. Round 10, 2019.
Dad, can you show another song? Dad, get over there. Please. Please. Please.
You can see the fucking TV, mate. What anyway?
Dad should let you walk it like that.
Yes, because he's a fat.
That's where you get your fitness from.
And yet you have a large pizza jar.
A bit of a concern. They return from knee issues.
Yeah, you see Zelezniak there, also the former Panther background. His track that he developed as a young player, Harrison Reader. Tough. We know he's not going to be playing rugby league next year, but he's cruising tonight. He's always got great skill and an exciting player. He's going to need to have a big night tonight, there's no doubt about it. Anyway, through the Panthers defensive line, he's proving tough at the moment, but they'll need all his footwork and toughness to try and find a way for the inclusions, the other number 6. That's the talking point tonight. A fortnight out from the business end, a fortnight out from the finals, and they will.
Those are the jerseys they're wearing, Mum.
He was buzzing, he was chirping, he's
Hey, Mum.
players love him. He's just
Go to the Panther jerseys they're wearing.
off this Panthers stadium here. They love him here, and it's a massive, massive inclusion. Without Nathan Cleary still not available through suspension.
Yeah, Mum.
Back with that footwork you will see.
Hey, Mum.
The Panthers not far away now from coming out, and
Those are the Panther jerseys they're wearing.
Harris backs a big one. He's been out obviously for the last 2 weeks now. So yeah, they're working him out.
And the fans have been instructed to get on their feet for the home team.
Hungry Monday. You will fight. If I go to the room and there's any bit of fucking mess on the floor anywhere, that's it. No fucking need it. Run you into the fucking money for a long time.
Panthers go through the roof, averaging 27 points per game, winning 18 out.
Well, everyone talks about the Nathan Cleary factor, and he has. Nathan's
Well,
been
there's
absolutely
one thing on.
remarkable over the last couple of seasons, but in fact, Jerome Luai since 2020, 91% winning.
His tackles have got good
When
work.
he's in the
Fucking think
team,
about that.
he has been so good for them for a number of seasons now. Out on that left-hand side, his combination with Tundor and kick out tonight will be a lot to handle for this Warriors side that's struggling defensively.
So can the Penrith Panthers become the first team to make it 3 consecutive seasons with 20 or more wins? That's the goal here tonight. Ahead of lifting the JJ Gilman Shield again. The second time in 3 years. Set for starting dummy half, no way league, and the former Panther ruled out on game day along with Marcelo Montoya. Reshuffle for Stacey Jones' side, including this man coming into the starting lineup tonight. It's Louis in the number 15 jumper as Bunty Afoa takes his trademark spot on the bench. Johnson is waiting at in behind, trying to find a dip, but Edwards still got there on the floor. Well, the dynamic player he is, and nearly cost him that straight up the middle. Harris just held on.
What a great start for Penrith. Plenty of energy on Alvarez Day here, and a tremendous defensive setup in the face of the Warriors side. On the end of it, just a dad kick there from Sean Johnson, landed pretty shallow, and Edwards all over it. Great work positionally from Dylan Edwards. And Crichton now up over the 40-metre line already in a good attacking position, the Panthers.
So Sullivan running behind the teammates and they get down. Christian Harris was back to the evasive action. And there's Yo back on the angle. Moses Leota with the go forward. So at the end of their first set, they play it as 22 metres out for a Sullivan. The hill in the hands, back on the angle. Dumps it out the back, it's still alive for some second phase footy. The Warriors past that
Yeah, good defence there from the Warriors. There's plenty of traffic coming out. They've been that left-hand side. Then Leota had a great carry, got some momentum through the set, and then it's Sullivan. Just pressing down that right-hand side field, asking some questions on the last.
Why?
Warriors holding firm early.
Matt Russell at ground level. How are these conditions tonight?
Perfect, Brendan. 14 degrees. Perfect.
Both been very big.
This is the fact that really slippery. Nick touched on it pre-game. It is really a night for the long starts. Penrith here to make it 6 straight wins against the Warriors at 6 different venues, but it's this venue that means most to Penrith. On night we've got the old boys in the house, about 17,000 fans, and here's a break.
Louis up the middle.
You, no, stop it right now.
Go the Warriors!
That's the second time this season. Mom, that's the second. I cannot believe that was
The Warriors won't win on Panthers' home ground.
Who's been elevated into the starting lineup.
2 minutes
He
in.
just goes charging.
Exactly, 3 minutes in, they're fucking already open, mate.
Panthers into the
Well,
backfield.
it makes it up.
Brucey Walsh.
Well, the Warriors have been trying to in the game because there was 4 plays balled out on today. There was 4 plays balled out like an hour early.
Sliding
Because
out.
don't make excuses,
And then
mate.
Harris to Vita into the
That's
back.
all I'm hearing is
What
excuses.
acceleration it was from the young
All we're
fullback.
hearing is excuses,
I
baby.
can't believe it. After the season he had last year, Reece Walsh.
No, try and do the same thing you'll fucking do a fight for.
Just his second try of the season. Struck into the backfield. The Warriors on the board early. Penrith shell-shocked.
It's almost as many metres as he ran in the entire contest last week against the Cowboys when he was under par. But what a lift that is for the fullback and his team to score so early here. The bench absolutely delighted. Suddenly those Panthers fans are taking a seat.
One thing.
Now the Panthers opted to run the footy on the last. And, the game was just starting to get a little quick. The Warriors, their opening set was direct, but the kick from Johnson wasn't a great one. And the Panthers in good attacking position, they chance their arm to run the footy. There's nothing on there. It was just a simple defensive misread from Chris Smith, who's come in for William Martin. And that was enough.
Going at 80% this year and converts his own try. The Warriors 6.
A timely boost, and Reece course, because as you touched on, Rick, four runs only 56 metres, but add to that, four handling errors, three missed tackles, two of which led directly to tries.
What?
Here he is racing away for the first try. I mentioned the 17,000.
Hang on, where the hell did you get that from? What do you think you're doing getting out of the fridge? Put it back.
That's an answer.
Since that win, round 10, 2019, the Warriors have a 27-52 record.
Mum.
Thrown in there, the Panthers 72-14.
Mum. The last time the Warriors played Panthers was in 2019 where the Warriors won 30 points to 10.
And it's Adam Vanilla-Blake who really sets the tone for this
Zinger
Warriors
burger
back.
pizza.
There's any more garlic bread?
100 plus last week.
Spicy like a Zinger burger.
No, I think we got two things.
Well, I got some chicken. Pass me the chicken.
Very pickle.
Harris, McCurran, who's starting in an edge back row. Well tonight, no Aitken, no Murchie. Jones has had to get creative this week. Harris is nuts, just a big nuts. An attacking move for the early four-pointer is just delightful. And off the back of the points,
What?
work their way here enough to
I feel like I need
No.
a TV camera here for my 500-pound
tries
drive.
to get the kick around his left, but pressure came from marker from Fisher Harris, but a great purchase on that one for the fullback.
Remember, man, come Monday, we'll know all this.
Yep.
Yeah, really good set up for points there from the Warriors. And we see some driving defence now. Wasn't a great strike from Bruce Walsh off the left, Luke deep into the corner for Toll. And the Panthers now. Well, this will help. A relieving penalty deep inside.
Yeah.
I need to be careful here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The Panthers get a penalty.
Plenty of emotion and energy around the ground. Sometimes that's not enough. Complacency can be a real curse at this time of
Mum.
year. The one thing they can't do
Is this the white chicken, Mum? Mum. Mum, do you got the wrong chicken again?
No, I was giving us the wrong one.
Again.
In a fortnight's time for
Go back and tell them to change it.
perhaps on that Friday.
Oh, my money back's worth.
No, Fisher Harris, blue eye.
Oh, yeah. And Mum, ever since that play came, Mum. Oh. And Mum, since that play came back from injury, Mum, he's been like almost getting Panthers tries now.
Hoping to set things up as O'Sullivan wants it right side, but they come left.
Oh, easy try. I know it's gonna be easy try. Guarantee it. That I bet you they're going to score right now.
The Warriors.
No, the Panthers.
No Warriors.
Hey, knock on. What the hell?
Just watch this, he gets through the tackle.
Oh my God. What a dumbass knocking the ball on.
On the tackle, and the ball just comes out of the grasp of kick out. As Matt Russell's already touched on.
You can do better than that than knocking it on. You think you? I'm not paying you to slack around.
Nathan Cleary, Cameron Serrano watching on. It's been a sloppy start from Penrith.
Yeah, Mum.
So good.
Contact there.
Damn, I can't believe I'm not paying the Panthers to slack around all day.
Some tough meters out of his own end.
Yeah.
I'll have it.
That's my pizza, nigga.
Jones will be the
I'll back you.
with this Bobby wearing the number 18 jumper.
As I said, my fucking pizza. Not Joe's pizza, Dad's pizza. You know why it's my pizza?
Why?
Because I pay for the my pizza.
Huh?
And I put chips.
Dad put $20
Because I put $3 into the chips. Oh, I put $2.10 into the chips.
Really slowed down in the front of the ball at the last as Reece Walsh again. He's
Doggy.
an option. He's a pretty good one right now. Plenty of hands on.
I think it's
He's good from Edwards this time.
Yeah.
4,000 metres run this season. It's the third Panther.
Mum, pass me the box for a minute.
Area with 1
Mum?
metres.
Mum, pass me the box for a minute. I'll show Dad the box. Pass me. What was that, Dad?
It's alright, Joseph.
Can't remember that box. Back up, Mum. Can you pass me that box? Oh! No! No! Oh! No, that's really penalty. It was like away without the ball. Oh, knocked it. Oh my god, you're such an idiot. I'm not paying you to smack him out.
Yeah, that's twice now.
That's right. You're not paying them at all.
Last that time, Alarm bells from the Warriors as Coruscant just bowled straight through them. Out of dummy half. This is the last play option. He had to hang on to that Brighton. And a chance gone big in there for Penrith, but great sign with Coruscant out of dummy half. Boy, what a season he's putting together. Happy Coruscant. And Edwards just looming on his inside. If we only could have found the pass, he went outside the yard.
Take a screenshot, a 25% completion rate for the defending champs, the Panthers.
Yeah, it's not really that
Ball handling an issue early on. And the Warriors perfect so far in the first 10 minutes. The second phase getting after the offload. Watch has nowhere to go. Lose ground over that offload. No pressure on the kick now. From inside their own 40, kick out, nearly got there. Johnson had to give it a little bit of extra calculation. From the chest of Edwards once more. Leah makes that tackle, take it back inside the 20.
Tomato and mustard sauce.
Your butthole will burn.
He's not happy about the contact, but he's quick enough to play.
The Warriors are going to lose. As you know, the Warriors scored like the first try every game besides the Panthers, or yeah, and they still lost.
Sullivan for Smith. Number 20, John. He's in. William Martin. Give it a rest. He's just tuned in. Try to kick from O'Sullivan. Taking to the turf afterwards. And Tony Zalesny has to bring this one down. The former Panther, over 100 games for Penrith.
It's going to be the challenge for the Warriors. They've got to a good start. There's Sloppy or Mason as the Panthers are bringing a little bit early. The one thing you know about Penrith, particularly this ground, they do go the 8 minutes. And the penalty now, that'll help the Warriors side. The outside backs already early in the sets for Penrith starting to do some damage. Brighton gives away a penalty as they all up to start to triple down that leg. Left side of his face. Pick up another 4 points.
I forgot to.
Chris Butler. Back in the bucket. And Anamas Louis, the former Raider, who played 14 Queensland Cup games for Redcliffe before the Warriors came calling this year. Very handy pickup. From middle forward. He's played his role so far. Now Johnson. Louis ran the decoy and Harris to Vita. He's looking sharp. Lussick out of dummy half, deciding to drop it on the boots. And the chase is good. I'll get a repeat set out.
Yeah, really nice work. Lussick, who's been elevated into the side with Wade Egan out, and he's showing some creativity. That was beautiful play, fast play the ball again from Harris to Vita, who's had a tremendous footwork over on that far side of the field, really causing the Panthers some trouble. Look at that, O'Sullivan couldn't get the mark up. And it's Lussick that just waltzes out of dummy half with it, time dribbles it into the end goal. And a real chance there for the Warriors.
Line drop out, driven low. Could have been awkward for Johnson, but he trapped it expertly to get Vanilla Blake back inside the 30. Used to be the lost score. And Louis confronted immediately. Chris Smith. Flat service for Harris to make it. Johnson had to be quick for Welsh. And in front of DWZ, who was running out of room. And on a slippery night, he packed it.
Oh yeah.
And Dylan Edwards swinging on the intercept. Great awareness for the fullback.
Yeah, not sure that was the play for Bruce.
I don't worry stupid for that after the last half of that.
Lussick and out the other side. Desperation there from Toru Harris. What a tackle that was.
That's all, makes back-to-back tackles as well.
Coruscant's been all over the markers. If they're not square, he is scampering. And so many metres on offer for the Penrith number 9. Now Luai up the middle as well. They fancy it up the middle, don't they? Now O'Sullivan again. He'll keep it alive on the last.
Oh my.
It goes to ground this time, Tungle.
It's always a challenge when you play a side like the Warriors that give you so many opportunities defensively. And it's a number of times now they've looked to run the ball in the last. This was the turnover from Zelezniak. He was going close to that sideline, and as they started throwing, you're right, Speedy. He panicked and he panicked early. And this one here, Tungle just took his eyes off the ball, didn't he, at the last minute? And that's 3 or 4 intercepts now for Penrith to start the game that they just haven't got right.
Coruscant looking such a threat though. What can the Warriors do? Is it an effort area that they're not getting right at the moment?
Well, the one thing that Penrith in particular need to do is just have a little bit of patience. The one thing the Warriors have shown all season is that they struggle to defend back-to-back and back-to-back sets. They're just not building any pressure at the moment. Penrith, they're turning the ball over on the last and giving the Warriors an opportunity to take a few deep breaths before the next set gets underway. Warriors just loving the stop-start kind of footy. There's no rhythm to the game at the moment, which is good.
Harris to Vita, Walsh, Curran. Penrith able to number up successfully, that's all. To the last we go. Johnson has a bit of room this time. Tenny Zelezniak trying to time his lead. He got there as well. Pretty quick. Maybe if he went the other way, it was off.
He did a good job.
The Warriors almost scored again, but it was talking about Panthers.
Caught it beautifully, tried to keep the ball alive, but Jerome Law, who's had a busy start, he's looked great in the Panthers number 6 early. Zelezniak want to take over the top of Taylor May. He's just unable to get the ball there to Bailea.
Would have been an easier pass right to left to go back indoor to a teammate that was all alone. Let one go there, the Warriors could have had a double for the lead.
Terrorising around the ruck.
Started tonight after coming off the bench last week. They've raised a few eyebrows against the Bunnies. Oh, that's played well enough. Tucked it back towards his own try line cleverly there. And of course, he found one here. The 23-year-old is scoring tries for fun. He's a smart thinker out there on the footy ground.
Yeah, Denamus Louis come to the sideline for the Warriors, and it's Bucky Afai, who's played every game for them this year. He's out there in jersey 13. And the Panthers just on the back of that kick, they finally got it right on the last play from O'Sullivan, and now they're tightening the screws on the Warriors who are struggling. A forward now.
Forward.
Just 3 starts for him. He was named to start on Tuesday, but reverted to the bench again. Bucky Afai, they like the impact that he can give them as an interchange forward, but they'll be forced to kick from around 35 metres out from their own line here through Harris DeVito, who punches it down and taken on the full successfully by Brian Topo. Crichton racing for that contact.
Yeah, this is the type of football that the Panthers like when they start to go set for set with the opposition and really take some first level attack. Tungle now using his footwork. No more just marking there, really keeping a team come get himself involved.
And that's the next hitter. No late centre field. Beautiful line run by Smith, but the clock closed in time from the Warriors. Down the short side to the number 7. Quite not kicking duty this time and tied up by Curran, and they have to work it out in the corner here, the visitors.
Well, he's just second guessing himself, isn't he? Sean O'Sullivan and one of the
Well, I put up my post to the end of the game. We'll lead them while we're past the wire in the streets.
No, Sullivan just looks every time he gets the ball in the last
I thought, well, how come I stay at work?
through, so he just needs to clear his
Well,
mind.
until 7:30 when they told me I had to leave and was not allowed to say bye to the people I've worked with for over 5 years. I'd like to say a big fuck you and kiss my ass. I'd like to say a big fuck you to why I kiss my ass.
You can't do that.
I think we'll do it.
Mate, Mark, you know you can go Joe for that.
Time pressure here. Harris was there as an option, but they'll be right on the front foot here. Penrith.
Panthers gonna get up. Try you do. Dumbass clowns, you gay bitches. Oh, oh, you stupid coconuts.
Yes.
Taylor May off the wing.
There's
They're
not one.
right back inside the red zone. Midway through this first half, yet to score. Okay,
Oh,
score.
fucking
Next tackle from Lassie.
Mate,
Oh,
that was so racist. Don't call those black cunts coconuts, mate. Fucking niggas they are.
Cowards happy to have out on that edge as well.
oh, this has to be the play, surely. Don't you tell me what to do. I'm busy. Wait, just stop talking. Yes! 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 Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Okay. Mum, that's the first time any of the wingers from Panthers scored a try for over a month. See, the wingers of the Panthers haven't scored a try for over a month.
And it's Luai that finds the kick. What about the pass from Billy Army kick out? Still plenty of work to do from Taylor May, who picks up
Yeah, Mum.
his 15th try.
Mum, that's the first time the wingers scored a try for over a month.
Last 6 weeks after a barnstorming start, the young winger's career. Perfectly. Luai with the eyes, feigns the kick. That attracts Lawyer, and then around the back. Look, that is brilliant. He doesn't even sight Taylor May. He just trusts that he's there. And the instinct left edge of the Penrith Panthers get it right. The Panthers for the first time, and all of a sudden they get that 7% kind of footy, and they find a way through the Warriors.
He's had a few cracks in that in the last couple of weeks. Reece Walsh has attempted try savers on his own try line, but Taylor May on the crash he's going through for a 15th try of the campaign, despite none in his last 6.
Yeah, they look vulnerable that right hand side of the Warriors. I expect Penrith to continue going there.
Mum, it didn't take that long for the Warriors to let them get over.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. Mum, since the other 10th player went to Bulldogs last year, Mum, this year, the person who just kicked the goal, he does the goal kicking duties if the captain doesn't play, he does the kicking duties.
28.5 points per game. 11 missed tackles to 1. That's just one area. They'll need to tighten at that beautiful ground tonight.
Yeah, a real heartbreaking moment that for the Warriors, who come here as Matt said to be party hoopers, to rain on the parade of the Panthers, and that one hurts because it takes all the wind out of their sails from their start. I get a feeling Penrith might really get going here in this last 18 minutes before half time.
And Mum,
That is.
like I think 2 months ago, Mum, the Panthers done to the Roosters where it was like where no one scored a try, so like there was like 10 minutes left and the Panthers managed to win over 18-0.
Have you had any cough mixture at all? I bought a new one like you asked me to.
I had some earlier.
Back 5 all ran for 100 plus metres last week. Starts for Penrith. Tackle off the ball. Leading to the penalty here, another piggyback.
Okay, Mum, you can actually let it. I'm busy. Please don't tell me to do whatever.
Just pushing on Moses Theo, and there's just nothing on Harris to beat up. That's an easy 30-metre kick down for the Panthers now with a good attacking set.
Takes it down to the 40-metre line.
Oh, good girl.
Fisher Harris winding up. stopped in his tracks. Massive contact there for the Warriors. Back on the angle, it's the Otis turn again. Second hit up on this set.
Panthers could probably go back to back here.
Both halves out on the left-hand side. Sullivan, Yo, Coruscant, Edwards. And now Crichton with some footwork. Side to side. No, keeps them in his hands. Still one more play up their sleeve. Sullivan calling the shots left hand side. There's pressure on the pass. He kicked it into his teammate, and that's an accidental offside, and the set ends like that.
Yeah, their intercepts have been really clunky, haven't they, Miranda? That time it was a poor pass. Sullivan just to catch it. Some sensible tackles, hasn't it been from pretty lusty on some of the big men through the middle for the Warriors. Crossover on Harrison. Smith shot, was that Smith making it personal? Coming into the wall, forcing an error.
Expectation rises for the Panthers fans. After that effort, set restart after one play, and they go on. Continues kick out. Well, the people alive after the ball outside now. Hit the deck, that's a concern. He's hobbling his way back into the action. Eventually conceding the tackle, and Coruscant will limp his way into dummy half. Fisher Harris now for the halfback. Sullivan to Smith. Doing a desperation tackle. Harris to beat it, just holding on down low. Sullivan with the footwork. Closing in on that. He'll play out centimetres out. Coruscant soldiering on for the time being. Yo, for Lua. There's depth here. The timing from Tundra. And Vilea able to give up the repeat set, but what was Ivan clearly thinking on the Coruscant front.
Huge concern. The trainers out there now with Coruscant. That's a lovely touch, wasn't it, from Jerome Lua? Almost set up perfectly for Tungle, but a real concern here for the bottom. Coruscant, one of their form players, is in some real discomfort with the lower leg injury.
Come here, please.
To the back end of their season when they run to the finals and through the finals. He's been one of the stars of the show this year.
He said, checked on him, he said, I'm okay. I'll keep on going, but you take it out of his hands. The player will always try and stay good.
Kenny on his feet starting to warm up, and the whole bench of the Panthers deliberating about what they do here with Coruscant.
Hey, Dad.
Hang on, fella, Dave's going to give you
Dad. Are you sure the Warriors will win that?
Yep.
It's a 6-0 score game. Hopefully soon will be 12 points to 6. And then after that, 18 points to 6. And after that, 50 points to 6.
You're going to feel bad.
Why?
All those points from the Kings.
Huh?
All those points from the Kings.
No.
Second phase here for Lua. Hunger spinning his way through.
I never made you do that.
And he'll play it on the last. Sullivan kicking this time. Hung up towards Crichton. Got it back and taken away by immediately.
Shut up.
Poppy was there.
You stop mocking me, you gay bitch. Coconut.
And another one on Isaac Tungle, who burrowed like close. But good news for the Panthers fans as Coruscant looks to be moving a little freer.
That backup Mitch Kenny could come on and replace Coruscant at any time, but Lussick with no Wade Egan tonight, it's going to need some creativity when he gets the rest, and he's been asked to make his fair share of tackles already to make the full team for the Warriors. He finds Walsh here.
You suck there. Huh? Dad, you know the Panthers will probably go over 50 points tonight, right?
I bet you they don't, mate.
Or do you reckon the boys will?
I don't reckon either will.
How many points do you reckon the boys will get?
A close-ass game.
Huh?
I reckon it will be a close game.
But who do you reckon will be the winners though?
Warriors.
Huh?
Warriors.
How much are you hoping them to win by?
What?
How much are you hoping the scoreboard to be?
8 points. It'll be an 8-point difference.
No? No?
In the offering department after last week's loss in Townsville. Expecting bad to the up, so far so good. They are level with the Panthers, who loomed large here midway through the tackle count. Now Sullivan tipped on by Edwards.
Yes! Yes, brother! Yes! Yes!
Hesitation. You sit back and enjoy this one, and it's Colosseum and Central shaking off that leg injury, bouncing out of dummy and screaming. Looking for opportunities, he dances back to that.
Got a busy night, man. Now shut up, please. I've got a busy night. Yeah, the Warriors lead. That's big. I mean, the Panthers must lead 12 points to 6. Yeah, they're doing it.
No questions about the put down. Burrows low, slides over in the far corner. Right and firm. And the Panthers starting to click speeding. That was impressive. The mount now, right. The right edge. Well, it's not all just on the left edge. There's some tricks going on there. Speedy will have to practice one of those at half time.
And this choreography, I don't think we could nail. But that's using the conditions to your advantage. No risk of a double movement. He didn't propel the ball with a second movement, just let himself slide on over once he got the ball down. But yet another try for Brian Tottenham, 39 now in 67 career games, as the crowd give a hand to Moses Leota, who takes a rest. There's no respite for the Warriors as Spencer Leniu.
Wrecking ball, he's on. He was averaging 20 odd minutes, but also ferocious this time. Either side of half time period, he just goes absolutely berserk, Spencer Leniu.
Knocked away that one. To take another shot at goal, and it's perfection again from Clark. 12-6 Penrith, their first lead of the night, Matt.
Yeah, Clark's banged up and with good reason. He and Dylan Edwards, fantastic hands. They put their body on the line, and Brian Tyler goes over to score a try in 3 straight games against the Warriors. Here it is, beautiful once again. And as for Harvey Colosseum, he's battling a sprained ankle, but for the time being, it's improving rapidly. They're leading him out there.
Had a bit of fun with ankle concerns in recent weeks. Maybe Liam Martin was getting some stick when you asked about it.
They thought he'd taken a soft option and complained too much. Nearly needed it amputated.
He's missing tonight. Maybe due to that concern. Here we go. Little clever. Is he fiddling on the boundary in the cricket? Or is he playing rugby league? Jerome Little over the boundary, kept it alive somehow. Said to his teammates, get out of the way. I've got it all covered.
Let's just watch this. There's a communication break here, clearly. He's had some lovely touches, but none better than that. Leniu just burrowed low, didn't he lower his body position side.
Back on Sunday, watch the cricket return. On Fox Cricket, Australia taking on Zimbabwe in a home international up in Townsville. That's what the boundary riders do. Want to take a catch like that, perhaps?
Gee, that was impressive, wasn't it?
Smart thinking, isn't it? On the run in this arena. They let it bounce. He refused to panic. And as a result, Sullivan is turning Reece Walsh around, and it sits up very nicely, initially at least, but then Reece Walsh and his patience pays off.
Yeah, it was close. That was a good strike from Sean Sullivan, his best one of the night. A little long, Reece Walsh showing great patience as it trickled over the dead ball line, but the Panthers now just seem to have wrestled back all the momentum, a little air out of the sails of the Warriors as Zelezniak carries hard.
And the set did restart very early on here. And here's their option in the dummy half roll. It's Montecolo. Has to play that role.
1 minute 6 to go.
Ooh, the groundsman, he's gone off a little early, looking to give the Warriors of all teams, Speedy, a set restart. He should have kept one up his sleeve for the home side. No set restart there. Third tackle now for the Warriors.
And I saw the signal that confused everyone. That Friday, of course, years back.
Easy. Brendan.
Here we go. Johnson moving it on. Johnson wants it. They're holding their line. The chasers on the left-hand side. Walsh is leading that chase. Plays for a penalty. And he'll get it right in front of him.
Yeah, that's how Sullivan that changes his line. Knocks him off his feet. That's a rock call. You'll see here. Well, that angle doesn't do Bruce Walsh or Sullivan any favours, but you can see here, he just changes his line there. He starts coming across the point that block. It's a rock call.
Challenges available here, but correctly not burning one. What to call it? Slow service on the left-hand side for Canal Blake. And now he goes left-hand side again for Walsh. The footwork and the grower for himself. There aren't many other chasers. Fisher Harris, the front runner with some adventure. Inside his aiming goal, but it comes up just short.
Yeah, what about the work there from Reece Walsh? There's just nothing on it. It was a slow pass out of dummy half from Mike Cole, and then just took it upon himself, accelerated the line, dribbled the kick in almost. Found a way to get there, but Fisher Harris, the big front rower, back tonight, making a difference. Then gets back, yeah, very adventurous, nice work.
You didn't see too many passes in the in goal from anyone, let alone a front rower. We haven't seen any short line dropouts yet that a lot of teams are going with.
He's certainly got some confidence, don't they, the Panthers?
On and another 17. 25, trying to set them up. Sprint to attack from 10 metres out. Gets a little tight. This kind of range for Monacola. An unfamiliar role for him, so he takes them on out of dummy half and comes up centimetres short. It was worth a crack in his first try in the NRL, and he gets a repeat set out of it. So they get it to the front row to settle things down. Fidel Plank does just that. Just over 5 minutes before half time and a chance to level things up again. A little depth on this right-hand side as they look to put a pet play on. And a fire. Not thinking about passing, so Johnson goes back to the left-hand side of the run. And they find the number 7. Quickly on to Harris to Vita. Hocking trying to get on the outside. Women's defence. Johnson for Alec. Not a whole lot doing on this set. How do they finish it? Johnson dropping one in behind. Trying to squeeze his way through in desperation from Dundalk in the end. Looks like a repeat set.
Just not a lot took this.
Coming up the last tackle, mate. No try. Just confirm that Penrith ground the ball first before the Warrior.
It was a beautifully weighted kick from Johnson.
Warriors keep chasing it onside.
That's the one thing that he can nail, Sean, is that short kick lands at about 2 metres short of the goal line, skids it into the end goal. Does he get there? Oh, I think he loses it.
Just looking to see whether there's a grounding from Guiliami Balea.
Does the left hand knock it forward, or is
I think so.
comes in, yeah, knocks it on. And closer, I thought it was a lot closer. I think Chris Butler originally said goal line dropout.
Did only lag into the ball first. Kick up. He then comes into contact with the hand of Isaac Tago, and there's no grounding. We have a decision.
He must have got a tip from him. They needed to check it. It was a lot closer. It certainly proved that, didn't it? It was pretty predictable and slow on set for the Warriors, but what that was dangerous. That was the last chance to get level against the Warriors. They had nothing.
His last 4 games, but still a teenager. Slammed that one down. It would have been a try. But he's headed to it first. And Crocodile turns into a 7-tackle set instead. Potential there to play it okay as the BB Harden index is led by who else? The fresh front rower. Big service here. Obviously, I called him out of it. And has gone through the roof since got that little spray from Luai, spotted by Nick Ellis. Now Yard.
Huh?
Fisher Harris trying to keep it alive. It works out just fine for Sullivan. Set restart. Not sure they'll need it. It was nearly alive, and it was taken down by Crockett. Sullivan keeps on working around that side. Brighton gets away from the sideline. Takes some stopping. He was nearly out the other side. Might be again involved defensively. Low. Put the big man through a hole. Spins around there. It's not easy to stop him from that kind of range. Simon. Up quickly on Linus Curran. Slipped up.
Yes! This is what I'm talking about. What's up, you dad? FF Steve.
Between Priscilla and young Curran out there, and it was just too much. Submitted the ball from O'Sullivan. Got on the outside there of Curran. They were in big trouble. Big trouble. Robbie well trying to manage the situation. Cookie come flying in. And it was great skill again. He's had some lovely touches. Great skill from Crichton. And the combination out on that right-hand side is as strong as ever. Crichton and To'o dominating on the far side of the field.
Back-to-back doubles against the Warriors this season for Brian To'o. Still so young, 24 years of age.
Yeah, it's been incredible. Brian tonight, obviously talking about his try scoring ability. He's already in 124 running meters and 4 tackle busts. Now, last year for Brian, he was regularly over that 200-metre mark. It's hard to say that he hasn't had quite that season when he's still averaging up around 180 metres a game. The sides have certainly tried to contain him a lot better this year, but tonight he's moving out of the backfield and he's finishing just as quality.
Crichton didn't get the connection he was after that time, so To'o's second try goes unconverted at 16 points to 6.
As you watch Brian To'o going for his double in the scoring front, what about Parramatta or Penrith's defence? Fewest points in the league, run metres conceded in the league, and line rates conceded. Tonight, only 1 missed tackle so far from these men compared to the Warriors, 22. And Matt Eisenhuth, he's a birthday boy this week. He turns 30. If and when he takes to the field tonight, he'll be the first 30-year-old Panther this season to play for the club. Goes to underline the youth in this minor premiership outfit.
And you mentioned Parramatta, the only team to beat Penrith twice this year. They've only lost 3 games, home and away against the Eels, and it gets on A good face to make one of the finals here. That would be a power against the fourth.
What a run off the kickoff from Spencer Lenny, 25 metres. Taylor May follows up. That's a great start to set. Lenny with intent.
It's a change of subject from McInnes, who is on the coaching staff to Parramatta.
Loving what Penrith is starting to do.
So much to unfold on the ladder front, and now it's all over shakes down. We know that Penrith are locked in. Minor Prentice, and who will they face here in a 4 months' time at a qualifying final? Bouncing ball, Luai. Able to tidy up, and he's out of play on the last now for O'Sullivan. Doesn't come up on this side too often. Licks the kick out. At the line from Tonga. They all thought the high and worked it for one.
Yes! They go back to back. Mum, the Panthers, Mum.
20 seconds left on the clock.
It's been like the Panthers scored a try when there was like 50 seconds left, and the Panthers scored a try when there was like a minute 30 seconds left, and the Panthers scored another one like when there's 10 seconds left. Cannot believe this.
Sullivan it is that knows he starts to run into a dead end, so he goes to the weapon, he goes to kick out, he keeps on. Look at this from Tungo. This turns to Lesniak inside out, the ball around the corner on Johnson. And there's O'Sullivan. What a play, supporting back on the inside. Kicking out aggressive, just palming Johnson in the face. Keeps the ball off. Watch this. Lesniak just falls for the dummy. Tungo too strong for Johnson. The ball around the corner. And then just looming on the inside. Well, he had a selection. It was kicking out. It was O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan picked it up perfectly. Slides over, uses the slipping positions, and all of a sudden, the Panthers got 2 tries in the space of a couple of minutes. And the scoreline all of a sudden looks a little more flattering than it probably deserves for the Lions.
Keeping that number 7 jumper for Nathan Cleary when he returns in a fortnight's time from his long-term suspension. Doing a great job. Number 7 thinking, how does this happen on the left-hand side? I don't get over it too often, but crosses for his fifth career try. And number 30 coming up right time. It'll be a goal for the next year. And it is solid from the sideline again at half-time. Penrith now in control of that late blitz. The lead 22-6.
The Warriors may wake up to an early lead. One in 3 minutes since it's taken control. They now compete 4 tries to 1 at a time. But the Storm and the Roosters are waiting for us. Damien Parker and Leah. Please Larry.
Brandon Smith potentially a last home game here as a Storm play at Amy Park. What's been like reflecting on that, and how's the club celebrated it this week?
Yeah, it's been a pretty emotional week. We had a few chats encouraging
What?
all the departing players, and a few of us got a bit emotional, but at the end of the day it was pretty good to cover sort of celebrating our achievements, and this club's definitely given me everything I've ever wanted in my life, and the opportunity to do what I've dreamt of doing for a long time as a child. So yeah, it's a pretty hard one to take in, and still hasn't fully sunk in yet, but I'm sure when I get out there to the nearly sold out crowd of Storm fans, it'll probably hit me again. So.
Such a huge game as well, and it comes against a team that you're heading to. I heard this week that you said on radio that you want to show the Roosters what they've recruited. What does that mean?
I think I said I want to show the Roosters that they spent their money well. So, yeah, obviously they're a great side. They're a great side, and I'm very fortunate that I'm going to a good team with good systems. But I'm a Melbourne Storm player right now, and they can go get stuff done now.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Brandon. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Brandon Smith, Terry Wilson, Strokes and Shook is what they're paid for, but tonight in the 80 minutes they can get stuff. They're opposition players.
Yeah, he started humble. He was the most humble I've seen him, and he just turned it on for us. But yeah, absolutely. He'd be looking forward to it, and the Roosters will be hoping that they limit his damage.
Well, it was typical Brandon Smith, wasn't it? I mean, a bit of maturity early there, and then just went back to his old ways, having a bit of fun. Should be a great game.
Such a character. We can't wait to see him in action a little bit later. But next we have the first half analysis from Panthers Stadium before your footy season goes into overdrive on Fox League. The superstars of the games will be front and centre for our live and exclusive coverage of the 2022 World Cup. Every minute of all 61 matches is right here on Fox League.
Mum. The World Cup, Mum, starts. And Mum. The World Cup starts 2 weeks after the NRL Grand Final. And the Panthers are trying to defend the title.
With an average return of 9.25% per annum for the past 37 years, it's good to know your money is working as hard as you.
Not long now.
Seabus Super, making hard work pay off. New Bundaberg alcoholic ginger beer. From our backyard to yours. Made with Australia's favourite ginger beer, fresh from Bundy. Great for when unexpected mates drop by. It's like in the can. Every journey starts with a single movement. From starting steps to cross-country treks to places of play and right through to finding better ways to work. From the equipment that keeps your daily life moving forward.
And Mum.
To the reason
What?
you want to be home.
Mum, isn't it embarrassing, Mum?
Folks,
It's embarrassing. That's said the Warriors gonna win. And look at that. I'm quite comfortable with that scoreline.
Jack's fried chicken, onion rings, and barbecue sauce. Memphis Jack's fried chicken. The burgers are better than Hungry Jack's.
At Harvey Norman, get 16 months interest-free. No deposit, no interest with 60 approximately for 1 prepayments from Latitude and receive a bonus gift card up to $1,000. That's a bonus $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend on interest-free. Shop our huge range of furniture, bedding, the latest in technology, entertainment, home appliances, and so much more. Get 16 months interest-free. No deposit, no interest with 60 approximately monthly payments from Latitude and receive a bonus gift card valued at up to $1,000.
Hello? Hello, I'm over here. Hey! What? Chicken.
Silence.
It's you.
Then there is a different beast.
Little cars out there that I can hang on you.
Followers left in dusty heaps. These ones leave the woods in pieces. The next generation of Ranger Raptor.
It's just pizza, right? Nothing special. Seriously? Delicious authentic ingredients, perfect sourdough base. People I'm way too comfortable with.
McCain Rustica. Nothing special? Beg to differ. Welcome back to Friday Night Footy on Fox from Bluebet Stadium, where on Old Boys Day, these Panthers are in total control, 22-6 at halftime over the Warriors. Gordon Tallis, Corey Parker, as we take a look at the Ford Ranger first half highlights, because it was a shock start for the Warriors, all thanks to Reece Walsh.
Yeah, certainly was. Nice little short ball hit to Namas Murray off Kohu Harris, and finds Harris to Vida looming up on his outside. Reece Walsh, would you believe it, just his second try of the season for the Warriors, was able to get over it in the 4th minute before the parent Panthers found their gear. It was down through this left-hand side. Taylor May, they've scored 2 tries down the left-hand side, 2 tries on the right. Beautiful pass there from kick out to find Taylor May. Goes over in the left corner to get back in the 20th minute for the Panthers before they go down this right-hand side. Nice slick hands, just a nice little early pass there from O'Sullivan. Engaged the line. Crichton, some beautiful hands to Toto, who scores his first of the evening. He got 2 tries in the first half. Again, out on this right-hand side, same players involved. Yo into Sullivan, nice quick hands through Crichton before, right on the stroke at half-time to bring it out to a 22-6 lead. Again, down this short side, only seconds to go in the first half. Bynes kicked out what first half he's had a nice little show and go there from Tungle. He goes back to Taylor May, back on the inside to O'Sullivan, who's had his hand in everything they've done with the attack body, and a 22-6 lead was more what we expected.
And that's right, here's the Seabus super stats, and the alarming one is the Panthers have only missed 1 tackle. Well, it's only alarming for the Warriors. They're not throwing too much at them. 21 missed tackles from the, 25 from the Warriors, and 1 from the Panthers. So that'll be pleasing signs for Ivan Cleary.
16 points the difference at the break. Ivan Cleary has his side purring nicely for the second half, and it's coming your way from Bluebet Stadium right after this.
Hello kids, hey, your hat. Water bottle.
Never ends. Love you.
Hey,
With
Mum.
an average return of 9.25% per annum for the past 37 years, it's good to know your money is working as hard as you.
Tomorrow, Mum.
Seabus Super, making
Tomorrow.
hard work pay off.
Tomorrow, can I get another haircut?
Can't you just stop talking to me?
Tomorrow, I'm going to get another haircut. Yeah, go out there. I like the size to be really short.
Bonus gift card up to $1,000. That's a
No.
bonus $1,000
Yeah.
card for every $1,000 you spend on.
Don't talk to me, get mad at you!
No, give a shit.
Technology, entertainment, home appliances,
Back up.
so much more.
Me like that.
18 months interest free. No deposit, no interest with 60 approximately equal monthly payments from Latitude. You receive a bonus gift card valued at up to $1,000. Now at Harvey Norman.
At Hungry Jack's, fall in love with the new Memphis Jack's Fried Chicken. Bacon, onion rings, and barbecue sauce. Memphis Jack's Fried Chicken. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
40th birthday. Excellent choice. This guy. Last Father's Day, made your treehouse. And here, bang. Best Christmas ever. Now, let's talk Father's Day.
How do you spell secretaries?
Father's Day, made by OnePlus U. Home Essentials Kit $179, available at Bunnings Warehouse.
MAOB.
It's not about what you've done, but what you do next. In life, friendship, and family. I often get asked how I want to leave my mark on the world, and my answer might surprise you. I just try and be me. The best thing about having success is being able to share it with the people that you love. To be able to do that over a bottle of wine is it's special. Grant Burge, the people leaving their mark in their own way. Leave your mark.
There's only ever two you meet. One who keeps things nice and neat. Silence is their quiet dream. Then there is a different beast, marching to a savage beat. Followers left in dusty heaps. These ones leave the rules in pieces. The next generation Ford Ranger Raptor.
It's just pizza, right? Nothing special. Seriously? Delicious authentic ingredients, perfect sourdough base, people I'm way too comfortable with. McCain Rustica, nothing special? Beg to differ.
back to Penrith, not too far away from the start of the second half, and there is major concern for the Warriors playmaker. Sean Johnson didn't do a whole lot of kicking in that first half, had a little bit of a calf concern. You can see that part of the leg on the left side is strapped. They put him through his paces at the break, and he has decided, in consultation with the medical staff, that he is not right to go for the second 40 after being targeted defensively as well, missing 4 tackles. And he's not alone. The Warriors, every player has missed a tackle apart from Adam Pompey and the starters. But he's done, McGuinness. How does that change things?
Yeah, it's certainly a big blow for him, isn't it? Reece Walsh is going to need to inject himself into the front line and try and come up with some creativity. I thought Lussick had some nice moments early, but he's since gone to the bench. But you get the feeling it's going to be Reece Walsh that provides the creativity. If the Warriors are going to get back into it, it was a really good start. It was sloppy from Penrith, but a good start from the visitors. Reece Walsh flying onto a pass from Harris to Vida to score the opening try, and it took the Panthers 20 minutes to get themselves onto the scoreboard, and then they just turned on some typical Panthers moments, some brilliant skill execution in these conditions here. Brian Toles picked up 2 out on that right-hand side of the field. Taylor Mays picked up 1 on the left, and then right on the stroke at half-time, it was brilliant work. From Billy on the kick out, and Isaac Tungo over here on his left-hand side that set up Sean Sullivan. And the home fans right on their feet as they're enjoying what their home side has dished up the last 20 minutes of the first half. Brilliant work from Jerome Lewis speaking in that opening 40 minutes. We're fascinated with all that strapping on his left knee just to see how he presented. He's looked sharp, so too is this man, Brian Todd. What a game he's having tonight. 124 metres carrying the footy, 2 tries, 2 line breaks, tackle busting again. He's been tremendous to watch Todd.
Warriors get the second 40 underway, minus Sean Johnson for the rest of the game. Ruled out at half-time through injury. How will that unsettle them after Penrith hadn't scored a point until the 20th minute, and then they went at better than a point a minute in the back end of that first half to establish this 22 points to 6 lead. And you mentioned it in the first half, the missed tackles, and they mentioned it half-time in the studio as well. Every Warrior starter missed at least 1 tackle, 1 missed tackle total for Penrith. And that's Chris Smith. The only one to miss one so far, and that was probably just coming out of the line trying to make something else happen. And he did that on a few occasions. And here's Fisher Harris. Look at this field position at the back end of their first set.
What a set to start the second half, just charging downfield.
And Sullivan scored that try on the bell, hangs it up. Martini Zalesniak hit in mid-air, deemed the contest by the referee despite the protest, and he's told to play at 10 out.
Yeah, a really good opening set from the Penrith side. A bit of interchange of pass from their middle forwards, but fast, hard and direct from their outside backs straight down the middle of the park. So we see an early shift here from the Warriors.
And it kept on going as well, but they don't have a speedster on the outside. Josh Cowan saying, I think I'm in the wrong spot to try and launch off the back of that 25-metre speculator. They're not moving that well either. He was headed out to the wing to try and regroup physically, Josh Curran. And looking around a little. Otakolo and Lussick both on the ground at the start of this second period for the Warriors, sharing that 1.5 role in that set.
Yeah, the one thing they haven't deviated from Penrith, even though they came up with a couple of areas to start the first half, has been their effort plays. You saw Fisher Harris there, out hard on Reece Walsh, great kick pressure, unable to execute it. And Penrith already on the first tackle through Edwards. They're up towards halfway line, Maniac handful.
Oh.
And Coruscant has been called off 2.5 minutes into the second half. On comes Mitch Kenny. Everyone ready to attack on the right-hand side, but Luai explores what's available from dummy half. We'll play it a couple out. And gets a set restart out of that. Poor discipline from the Warriors. To the end of the set, and you give it up like that. So Kenny to go left-hand side. Held on at the end as Lenny was coming back on the angle. They can go either way here. Straight up the middle again for Fisher Harris. How hungry has he looked from the get-go tonight? Kenny for kick out, hitting and spinning and held up by Lussick throughout. Great show of strength. He got support, but it was Lussick doing the lion's share. Pass hits the deck. Crichton scoops it up on the 20, so they lose some momentum at the back end here. O'Sullivan goes aerial. Ball hits the deck, and Martini Zelezniak says thank you very much, and they withstand giving up that repeat set.
Yeah, Sean O'Sullivan there just clapping his hands, disappointed with the execution. That whole set of 6, I would imagine. I expected that. Often you see that when you see a change in a key position, Coruscant coming from the field. It takes a little bit of time for the side to adjust. It's such an important position, that dummy half role. And the Panthers just adjusting their game plan a little bit with Mitch Kenny onto the field.
Down to the 30 here, the Warriors absorbing plenty of early pressure here. Reece Walsh on kicking duty again, tumbling it down towards Edwards. Teammate was trying to shoot the gap if required there. Taylor May wasn't a bad idea, but Edwards held on. Tungo, so creative the way he set up that try just before the break. Edwards work rate off the charts, as always. He's nudging 100 metres gained already in this one.
Yeah, Murdoch still hasn't played a lot of footy of late, starting to knock up through the middle, starting to get tired, as are a number of the Warriors forwards. They need to blast the ruck and go through the middle here, the Panthers.
Luai using kick out as the decoy. Isaac Tumble at the other side. Very late pass, given the all clear. Referee at his back turn. Luai skips out of one tackle. Can't bounce his way over. And we do get to the last now. Just shoved over the dummy half, but still found the mark. Crichton!
Yes!
Doesn't need his wicket in time. Crichton's over for the 4-pointer after setting up Cole for a couple already.
Yeah, and look at a bit of hot contact too as he was trying to play the footy down to his feet with this righty inside. Really causing some havoc, Curran in some trouble. The Warriors starting to fall apart. And after a little bit of a slow start from the home side, boy, they're hitting their straps. Tungo a handball on that left-hand side, kept the ball alive. And it's Luai back into the side tonight, just dancing on a 10-set piece, turning players inside out. And then a beautiful ball here from O'Sullivan. Out to Crichton, came off the right foot and straight and slams the footy down. And Brian Toll, he is enjoying himself out there with his partner in crime, Steve Crichton. A little bit of high contact there over the top from Curran. And Penrith now 20 points ahead with a kick to come. And starting to find their groove. I don't think they're done with yet.
Scoreline already looking ominous, and how is this for a stack? Stephen Crichton, when he scores a try, Penrith are 30-0 in regular season games. Have lost 2 finals when he scored tries, but in the regular season, 30-0 as they check on him before he takes the kick with the HIA assessment. So the backup kicker, Sean O'Sullivan, is just loitering with intent. Not required though. Crichton's okay for now.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if They know you're on the side of caution anyway with someone of quite class. Enormous game coming up next week for the Panthers when they head to town for 1v2. What a blockbuster it is. The Cowboys versus Penrith.
Forget about the balancing trick that they put right through. They should have just assessed the way he got the ball on the tee. There was a bit of wobbly going on there as he tried to straighten things up. He's gone well tonight. 3 from 4. He's had some tough ones. And pulls that one back enough. 28 points to 6. Matt Russell.
That'll please Ivan Cleary. He wants his team to be ruthless but to stick to their game plan, their procedures, not to get too far out of whack as he hopes they rack up the score against the Warriors team that was told to tackle more effectively in this second half. Let's take stock. Sean Johnson out of the game with a calf injury. Freddie Lussick passed his HIA at half-time and went on in Johnson's position that so far he's been cheering that halfback/dummy half role. Up in Coruscant, we saw him a moment ago. He sprained his ankle in the first half. He's okay. Cooled down a little more than expected at the break, and he's left the field for precautionary reasons only. You're right, Mick, they're off to North Queensland next weekend, but the minor premiership prize, 100k, has been spent on a charter flight. The boys are going up in style to Townsville next weekend.
How many go up? How many stars are left alone for the qualifying final? Ivan Cleary can ponder all that, can't he?
Yeah, he certainly can. They've put themselves in a great position. What a season it's been. I mean, 6 points ahead of the rest of the competition coming into this week's round. A minor premiership that will be delivered tonight to them in front of their home fans, and they put themselves in the position to win another premiership, back-to-back premierships. There you go, he just pounding his legs through the teeth of the Warriors' defence.
Now O'Sullivan, Martini Zelezniak adjusted nicely, got back there swiftly to tidy up on the first bounce and then slipped into the tackle. Could have been awkward for Smith. No damage done.
Yeah, it'd be fascinating, won't it? We've seen a number of coaches, particularly over recent years, when they get to that final game, do they rest players? Do they rest them this weekend and then get them to play that game before the finals, or do they rest them the week out from the finals? It'll be fascinating viewing next week to see what Ivan Cleary does. One thing that he has, he's got great confidence in his players, and he knows his players so well. He's had this group for such a long period now.
Charlotte flight just eases the travel burden. Takes a big chunk out of the 100 grand, I'd imagine. You're used to booking your charter flights. Julio Harris has just come back on for the Warriors.
Down the back of the plane, the kids seats. Spread out.
Oh! Yes! Oh, damn it.
And he'll play it 15 out. The Warriors' defence getting back into position. They're looking vulnerable. And Smith takes it off. Well, it's no available. Curran, the right bit on his side without giving away the set restart. Stevens Huggles to go in this set back. And half an hour to go in the ball game. Kenny, able to find Yo. Back on the angle, Spencer Lanier. Fire, Taylor Sullivan. And the hearts combine, and that saves the try and gives up another set. And Anthony Zelezniak with the clear knock-on.
Yeah, it's the small things that can sometimes just joint your tack a little bit. Mitch Kenny at the moment, who's come on at dummy half, close to the try line, you need to get the ball into your half's hands as quick as possible, and he's just taking an extra step, picking the ball up, and by the time the receiver, whether it's Yo or Jerome Blue Oil, Sullivan get the footy in their hands, the defensive line's already got another beater or two of acceleration, which is putting them under pressure, unnecessary pressure. Needs to pass off the deck there, Kenny.
And domination Since the second half got underway, as those stats showed a moment ago. Catch and pass. But he thought he was running out of room top roll, and on play one, he didn't flirt with the touchline. Gets a set restart out of it, and he'll jump the gun. The Warriors on that side defensively. Now Lenny just gets rid of Ottokoro. He was about to turn the corner too. The slippery grass might have cost him an individual try there. Hopefully he can shake off that concern, but he's clutching at the shoulder. Hopefully a stinger for Spencer Lenny. Kenny goes left. That's on the catch and pass, winds up on the deck. Makes him a line of fire as he receives that treatment and gets the thumbs up for now, Spencer. Eisenberg's ready to come on. Look at all the players around him just to prevent any potential offload. And he's stopped the number 13 for Penrith. Kenny has a go from dummy half. And well done to get his body in and under and on the line to hold things up.
Yeah, Spencer Lange's left foot with that shoulder injury. A little bit of concern for him on the sideline.
Dropped on the boots and a little bobble at the end of it all from the winger. The touchy. Rebecca Sharp might have helped out Chris Butler there. She had the best view of all. That was fine, went backwards there, but then the little double take here from Corsi.
Yeah. In very, very slippery conditions, the ball like a cake of soap at times, and Corsi unable to handle it there. Yeah, Penrith just struggling to find a little bit of rhythm, attacking the Warriors' try line at the moment. It's been a noticeable difference without Coruscant on the field.
Well, Harris to be, they told Olakolo to go and defend on this side. He came back to the left, and fortunately for him, there was some cover there as they stopped him from the scrum. But it's another set restart given up from the scrum, and I want to talk about this, isn't there, Nick, about what should be done in this situation, Nick, when they keep on giving up their set restarts from centre field scrums, attacking-wise.
Yes!
Kick out off the service from Penrith number 7. Sean O'Sullivan doing a great job in the absence of Nathan Cleary. It was oh so easy for the big man.
Yeah, players committing to the detail and timing to perfection. Out on this left-hand side, what a movement. Billy Carvey kick out is, and it's O'Sullivan that puts it up and for him. Look at this, look at the shape out the back. O'Sullivan, it's the thread of blue eye out the back that just got the attention there of Leah. Just watching pulling himself out of the line there, that was enough to create the lane for kick out and just rampage over untouched. You won't get an easier one than that big fella. And he charges over, the swan dives back. And the Panthers roaring out to a 32 points to 6 lead. Gee, that was a beautiful ball from O'Sullivan and a beautifully timed and executed set piece.
One for opposition teams to go to work on.
Yeah.
With the lead run, just took the attention of Lussick as well.
And that's the key to it, Speedy. Everyone on time and the threats that they've got out there. The lovely pass from dummy half to O'Sullivan got him a little wider of the ruck. Put the edge instantly under pressure with your right. The line from Fisher Harris was a threat. The movement of Jerome Luai was a real threat out the back. And for a moment, for a split second, they just lost focus on kick out. And that was enough. He's so athletic and he timed it beautifully.
Plenty of practice tonight for Stephen Crichton, and he's hitting them very nicely indeed. 34 points to 6. Penrith on top, and these fans will be snapping up grand final tickets. They're confident. The Panthers faithful and NRL Telstra Premiership Grand Final. It returns to Sydney, of course. That was much talked about in recent weeks. And you can get your tickets now for only $55 Get to NRL.com/tickets available now. You want to lock them in early because they'll go early.
17,000 here tonight, Brendan. A great turnout for a 6 p.m. Friday slot, and they want a party from here. They want Penrith to aim for 50 points or above. You're backing him in, Mick?
My word, Matthew. 24 minutes to go.
And then we'll be off to Amy Park, of course, for the Storm against the Roosters. What a game to look forward to round out our Friday night footy doubleheader, 4th against 6th. There'll be plenty of other teams watching on as well to see how that one unfolds and what opportunities it opens up on the ladder for them.
It's an absolute story. You look at that next one. The Melbourne Storm sitting pretty after that 60 point flopping in Brisbane last week. What about performance of the Roosters? Sullivan drives it long.
Didn't get the angle for the 14-20 that may have been a design, and Walsh again able to let it run for a 7 tackle set.
He's been a little unlucky tonight, Sean O'Sullivan. That's the second one that's dribbled dead, but he's almost hit them with perfection. Just a little long, both of them. But the Panthers defence now responding, full of energy, and they almost counteract that first play anyway. Driving was a Kusi back towards that 20-metre line.
He's going to be popular, isn't he, with the Dolphins fans in their first season. Sean O'Sullivan, the way he goes about it, is an all-action player and getting a valuable experience here with the table-topping Panthers at the back end of this campaign.
He's done a great job filling in for Nathan Cleary.
Oh, lovely choice on the pass to get Horsey on the outside. Reece Walsh says, kick it to me, and the bounce did him no favours. Look out, it's a coming together between two Panthers. That happened last time these two teams faced off at this venue. It was Dylan Edwards and Tenny Zalesniak combining on a horrible night for Penrith. This time, no damage done apart from a set restart.
Yeah, well, if you've just joined us, it was Sean Johnson that didn't come out after half-time with a calf injury, and we said it had to be Reece-Walsh. If there was going to be any creativity or any fire left in this Warriors side, it was going to come from the crafty fullback. Beautiful ball there. And then all of a sudden it turned into a smash-em-up derby down the northern end of Bluebet Stadium. Players skittling everywhere.
Mungo and Edwards with the coming together. Oh, winding up Bunty Affoa. And then decelerating a little when he saw that what was lining him up. Best opportunity for the Warriors in a long time. And now Lussick gives himself up, running behind Tohu Harris. Monty Affoa. So no Sean Johnson in this second half. It's up to Harris to beat it. Or Lussick to create. Tohu Harris a pretty good option, of course. And look at that! Just slots into a playmaking role and puts Eric Katoa over. A former Storm man and a future Melbourne player combining to devastating effect.
Yeah, beautiful line there from Katoa. It's been a fascinating journey for Katoa. He burst onto the scene. It's been a little quiet, but that there shows exactly what he's capable of. And the ball from Tohu Harris, it was Tohu Harris that put Dynamo Louis through the first hole of the night that set up Reece Walsh. And again, it's the ball playing of Tohu Harris, a little wider off the ruck and a big, powerful man just charging on the inside shoulder of Jerome Luai, and they'll be disappointed with that, Penrith. Great execution from the Warriors. Nice hit back. Started with Reece Walsh on the halfway line. Beautiful cutout pass on the previous set. And a little bit of position, and it's Eli Katoa out on that right hand side that picks up the Warriors second.
Into double figures in his career for tries. Big up for the Storm heading into 2023. Reece Walsh adds 2 more, bringing that margin back to 22 points in favour of the Panthers. We were talking pre-game about what would happen in the reshuffle. What would Stacey Jones do? We didn't anticipate Johnson going out of the ball game, but you said Tohu Harris could go into the halves.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's such a wonderful player. We've seen his ball playing ability tonight. He's doing it all Harris, the poor bugger. I mean, he hasn't had a lot of help, has he? In the fair dinkum department, but Toru Harris, the one thing that he can do is keep his head high. His work rate's phenomenal. He's had to play with the number 10 on his back. Up further pillars from Matt Lodge. But he's almost playing like a front rower and a 5'8" at the same time.
Let's get down to Matt Russell.
Yeah, the Warriors have improved the scoreline, but back to Penrith. They've now pulled a second, the player tonight. Army Coruscant, he was out with that ankle issue. Now Spencer Leniu won't return either because of that shoulder problem. They're not too concerned, but don't know exactly what it is, so he'll be sent for shoulder scans. Out of this one, a couple of concerns for the Panthers. Not of concern, James Fisher-Harris, he played the first 60 minutes straight, 17 runs, 143 run metres. Welcome back from suspension, James.
Stranded on 99 on the VB hard-earned index. Surely not stranded one short pick on that index.
I'll be keeping him there. He's too important at the back end of the year. But guys like Hopgood that haven't had a lot of minutes are out there now in the middle. Still got Sorensen to come back into the side. I spoke to Scott earlier. He'll be back next week, which is a big boost for the Panthers as Walsh Ross is in the outfield.
Hangs on, so the chase is good. Edwards decides to use his winger, and the chase even better on the edge from the try scorer Qatar. Still giving his all for the Warriors. Nice chase from Otapolo as well. Rare opportunity for him tonight, coming in the number 23 Trent back. That's involved in back-to-back tackles. Moses Leota was shrugging off the initial tackle. Harrison leader. There's a fresh man, Jermaine Hopgood, playing history. And the number 19 jumper for the second week in a row. Just a little quiet, waiting for their team to ignite again here. That happened the last try.
Certainly a light run. They did kick out, went over off that beautifully executed set play. And this man here is just causing a bit of havoc.
And Corsi in the open territory again, briefly, but he knew Crichton was coming in cover, so he did the discipline thing. There's a couple of Warriors out of the equation at the moment. Curran is hurt. And another teammate just getting into the line as well. That's Pompey. He was down for a while, so Lussick to find Walsh, and there's one willing chaser. That is Poppy. Trying to negotiate traffic. Sullivan, who gave away an escort penalty in the first half, was flirting with it a little there. Not giving the all clear.
Nice work down that short side for the Warriors. Bruce Walsh just continuing to threaten. So to this man, Lord.
Kick out, winds up. And didn't lose his outside man. Might have been a pretty good option. Instead of just running around and getting involved in the next play.
Particularly impressive tonight, Taylor May.
Go back in the and falling down was Eisenhuth from the break. And Sullivan keeping it up for Crichton, but Wilson had some nice things tonight. Clever effort coming down forward, but it can't go forward. It was worth a crack. He was bound to go over the sideline in spectacular fashion until he got the pass away.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself, Sean O'Sullivan. They did really well here, the Panthers defenders, just to manage Kusi. They hold him up, and you can see there, Brian Tyler, the strength of the little pocket rocket just getting underneath Kusi and pushing him over towards the sideline. So we see the build-up now to that next game. It is an absolute pearler down at Amy Park. The Roosters really warming to this contest late in the season. In the Melbourne Storm, the form of Munster, the form of Jerome Hughes, Harry Grant.
Sullivan, centre field scrum. Oh, just one.
Yeah!
Taylor May has his double tonight, and the execution attention from a centre field scrum. Perfection.
It's like a training drill up on. Beautifully executed scrum move. Taylor May, he picks up his second of the night. Extends his try tally to 16 and they just hold it in. As O'Sullivan sweeps around. A good line there from Tungwell. That was enough to create the 2-on-1. Out the back for Jerome Luai. Deep in the line, O'Sullivan. Great catch and pass from Jerome Luai, who's had a wonderful return, hasn't he, tonight? Jerome Luai been tremendous. 114 running metres. He's been busy, just hasn't protected that knee at all. He's got himself into the physical battle, and Taylor May has proved a wonderful finisher. And as I just said before, that's his 16th try of the season and his 4th try double this year in his debut year. Imagine coming into the NRL and being told you're playing on that left-hand side of Penrith.
Yeah, when you think about what went out of the grand final side. Matt Burton, Momirovski, Capewell.
In fairness, he hasn't sat out there and had a holiday and just had tries like that handed to him all year. He's been his ability to carry the footy and work hard. As I mentioned, yes, he's had some good finishes tonight, but again, up over nearly 150 running metres and tackle busts at will. Line breaks 3 tonight. He's a real handful.
The blood dripping out of his mouth. It's not affecting him one little bit. Stephen Crichton adds 2 more.
Taylor May scoring in the 20th and the 65th minute. You touched on it earlier, Brendan. He had been on a 6-game try-scoring drought. It's raining again for Taylor May. And while we look at him go over here, just a few numbers out of this game that must impress coach Ivan Cleary. They've dominated possession, 60%. They've completed it nearly 90%. With ball in hand, they've run to
And,
as many metres as the Warriors.
I'm feeling the Panthers could probably get.
And missed tackles.
I'm feeling the Panthers could probably get up to 50 points tonight.
40 from the Warriors.
I like the kick-off variation. That was clever. Driving it low and finding a way through to get the ball back off the kickoff via the scrum.
He's had some real moments in the second half for his wife, hasn't he? Where he's not dying wondering, that's for sure. Trying all these tricks.
He did offer a shot, but he was wrapped on the pad, and I think he's gone there.
Didn't play a shot.
Cricket coming up on Sunday. In August, Australia playing a home one-day international against Zimbabwe on Fast Cricket. Did the damage out on the right edge earlier in his half. They hit that way again through to Harris. Ball again from Walsh. And Lesniak just back inside. With a second. Finished off emphatically by Eisenberg. There's a risk associated with that kind of movement, but it's okay. Set up for the kick here. He's flying, coursing in behind. And the timing was good and diffused by Tottenham.
Yeah, do what you can to protect the goal line. That's got to be the Panthers' mindset at the back end of this game. The last thing they want this window to be overshadowed by some sloppy tries at the end. Now, just going back to Matt Russell's point, it was a really slow and uncharacteristic start from Penrith as they go the short drop out. No, a little long that one. The speed, not since the 24th minute have the Panthers made an error. Not since the 24th minute have they made a single error.
And they were 1 from 4 at one stage. Completion rate of 25%, but that will improve the average in a hurry, going 22 from 22.
Oh, you are moving for cricket season.
Running behind the 10, mate, and you just can't do that. You can't go on with the plan for North Blake. Right behind Lussick, can go with the captain's challenge, but it would be frivolous. They will.
We've got a captain's challenge, mate. The on-field ruling is instruction. Well, you charged it there, so we're like...
There might be an early penalty that gets there all that.
Didymus Louis and contacting Mitch Kenny. Mitch Kenny's trying to make a tackle and Didymus Louis continues to run through, which denies him the chance to be involved. The Warriors continue to play on a game advantage. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Not wasting any time with the touch finder. They want to get to 50. Being heavily strapped, coming back from the MCL injury to the journals yesterday, asking Ivan Cleary, you sure you want to play him when he's coming back from the knee injury? He said, he's ready, and I bet the old kid from medical staff is straight back in to finish the season and get ready for finals. And he certainly looked the part again tonight. Ticket keeps it alive.
Oh, what now?
Set up the way first to Dazzleberg and Miller. Tom Arley got to
No, yeah!
He can do it all kicking up.
Yeah.
Beautiful left-hand side right again. They are starting to turn on the clinic on the edges of Panthers. And it was on the back of some beautiful ball playing from Isaiah through the middle with Dylan Edwards, who has been tremendous again tonight. Edwards through the middle. Here's the ball playing from Isaiah. Some lovely footwork, just testing the middles and able to play the ball quick. They're unable to adjust the right edge of the Warriors, and Luai just deep into the line. Gee, that's great skill. 120 kilo man with just subtle touch. And Taylor May picks up a hat trick out on that far side of the field. Well, talk about raining tries. Matt Russell was saying he went a 6-week period without scoring a try. Hold on, maybe not. As he put the ball on the touchline.
Which way the ball goes from the baton for Billy Army?
Shooting out the baton from Billy Army kick out. This is not a pass, so it can be ruled on.
Wow, talk about finding a loophole for the folks in the bunker. Normally a forward pass can't be adjudicated on the
10-metre line. Ball travels forward towards the opponent's dead ball line, which constitutes a knock-on. We have a decision.
No.
So file that one away. You can't rule on a forward pass in the bunker. You can't rule on a baton.
Surely that's the touch judge. Touch judge's job, isn't it? Like he's standing right there. That's his job. Really kick out, can't believe he's come from the field. He's another one that I can clear his taken out of that contest. That's the Coruscant kick out. We'll see on the bench along with Spencer Lemieux, who's picked up that shoulder injury. So I'm clearly pretty content with this win.
Now the piggyback inside the final 10 minutes of the ball game. Taylor May was looking at his first hat-trick since his first appearance of the season in Newcastle.
Now what about the battle tonight? I mean, does Craig Bellamy again roll the dice? Does he continue on with what's working for him with Munster at fullback up against this man, James Tedesco, who's in scintillating form? He was brilliant at the SCG last week against the Tigers. That matchup alone will be superb tonight.
As Curran goes back on the end, a lot of people warming to the Roosters, currently in 6 spots to win it all this season. Do you think they can win tonight in Melbourne?
I do. Yeah, I really do. Top Yarno back, Lindsay Collins, the battle up front. Now, Lodge has been a tremendous pick-up mid-season, as it is. Vanilla Blake shows his quality, just wrestling his way for some extra movers through the middle of the Panthers.
The middle forward spots at the Roosters are outrageous. Up next on Cups leading. Our Friday night double header as the Properties get 10 metres out. And they come up with another late try here. Oh, what a kick! How did he find a little window through there? Chanel Harris Tavita, who's got a great brain. He's going to step away from rugby league next season. Matt Russell, you confirm that with this man pre-game?
Yeah, made sure that he wasn't going to go back on what he said, having heard a few rumours that he was, but with a big smile on his face, he said he is looking forward to travelling the world. He particularly likes writing, so he's going to pursue that interest. Wants to play for Samoa at the World Cup, then maybe stay in Europe, visit his sister in North America. So he's been a really good player in the NRL. He might be back, but he won't be here next year.
Back for sure, 23 years of age. He's been away for a gap year or two, and then come back one more time. Chanel Harris Tavita, and well done to him. Not many would step away at this stage of their career, but he wants to see the world right now and put a flight to Europe to build on the World Cup, which is clever thinking. As they go short side, for Walsh to drop it on the boot. Edwards is on that side, and the sets keep on coming for the visitors.
You know, some touch there from Bruce Walsh early in the tackle, and just trying to catch the Panthers fullback in particular out of position. Buckley's at the moment performed the best, and Edwards is everywhere. 15 runs again tonight. Showing the press towards that 150-metre mark again is very incredible. Positionally, he is being phenomenal. Dylan Edwards.
None of these fans leaving early, of course. They'll hang around to watch the team lift the JJ Gilman Shield. Not easy to lift it, mind you. One of the biggest trophies in world sport for the minor premiership. Secured last week. And on track for win number 20 of the season. That will be a record. 20 wins in 3 consecutive seasons. No one's done that. The long run on a high step, Marcella. Set restart, as you heard from Chris Butler. Holds on, it's been dynamic out on that edge in this half. The footwork. Nice little move. Coming from Danamas Louis. And then at the end of it all, ball came out and he was looking in the wrong way initially. I think the referee was confused a few.
Lost his jumpers. Chris Butler and Isaiah wants to challenge it, but
can't challenge that.
Can't challenge it.
And Flopperoo. Sets them up. Lussick to fire. Louis just held it into the hip. So play the ball. They're telling Lussick to go right. They won't dive under him. He keeps on taking on the defensive line. Did the same thing last week against the Cowboys. It's not there if it gone early here. Up in the face of Harris Tavita. Pass hits the tip. That looks heavy off the boot of Tenny Zalesnia. And 20-metre race.
Yeah, did really well there again. Dylan Edwards right in position. Protected the footy with his body. Then straight out to the 20-metre line, and they held firm the Panthers. It was a tough pass, wasn't it, for Zalesnia to catch. He really didn't have any other option. Got the ball pretty quickly.
Knows his way around this place though after 100 games plus for Penrith and didn't give up on it. So in the final 5 minutes, Penrith have gone to 40 again.
Yeah, he lost that. It's the right call there. Pretty Lussick appealing. Chris Smith just lost control of it as he was about to play it.
Michael, if you're Yeah, over the next few days there'll be plenty of questions. How will Penrith approach the final round next weekend? A tricky trip to North Queensland and back. As a man who's been at this time of year, been in this position, what do you think Ivan Cleary will do regarding team selections for next week?
Yeah, it's obviously a real field thing for Ivan Cleary. Me personally, I'd absolutely be resting Dylan Edwards, Abby Coruscant, Isaiah Yeo, no doubt about it. I'd be certainly giving some of those players that have had big long seasons and are critical to their finals campaign, I'd be giving them a spell.
About the Warriors coach for next season.
You want to give him a spell now, do you?
He's here tonight, of course, watching in his role as a Penrith assistant. Watching the Warriors give up 40 points again for the 6th time this season.
Yeah, he's got some work to do, there's no doubt about it. The one thing the Warriors need to get back to is getting back. Obviously, to their home base permanently out there and getting some development coming through that. A couple of league years where they really haven't been able to bring through some of those great kids that they did a number of years ago when they had their NYC teams, and we understand they're going to have a New South Wales Cup team next year, and hopefully a Jersey Flex side as well, so that'll give an opportunity and some real pathways for those good kids in New Zealand to get back into the system. You only got to look at their opposition, right? Look at their system, and how that works for them, how it continues to work for them.
Miles Goodbye and Luai was lining things up. Such a good leader. Leota trying to pirouette his way through again. Luai kept on coming up the right-hand side. And they get to tap it and go now. Mitch Kenny eyeing off that try line. Enormous Lily with a show of strength. And now, might be 10 in the bin here in the closing stages. Referee showing that they'll let them off for now. It's repeated infringements. Walsh just looked like he was ready for an early shower the way he gave that one up. Normally it's the ref saying you can't go quick, now he's saying get on with it. The Penrith fans.
He's had enough, he wants to get home and watch the Roosters of Melbourne.
On Fox League, all coming your way next. Big game for Amy Park.
Yes!
Such a popular figure in Penrith. Isaiah Yeo, 79 minutes on the clock, still going strong. 44-12. Penrith, big winners again. Victor Cup.
And he deserves one. And it's been a reward for effort, man. He's been tremendous. Well, it's been a whooping year for Isaiah Yeo and his contribution to this side. And just a bit of footwork, he's great. He's got great leg drive, and that was enough to just press through and push through some tired defenders. Yeah, great work as a get there. Oh, I think he might lose that on the way down. Does he lose the footy?
And how was Walsh denied in there? What's happened? Has he gone with the legs?
He's Murdoch Bacillus. Had to play some longer minutes tonight. We just see he was tired, he's struggling to get there. Does the work from Walsh lose the ball here? I think it does.
And that's why the way he's gone out with the leg. He hasn't kicked out, has he? He's just got the leg there. Is it a try saver?
I think it might be a penalty try this week. I think his leg certainly comes in.
Potential penalty try. Looking at the contact from Reece Walsh.
Yeah, it's a tough one to say, Reece Walsh. It is. Often you give yourself a wheeze. Chrissy Butler got done there, he got bowled middle stump. As he comes in here, Reece, you can just watch his left leg. Comes across and lunges, you can't do it.
He's got the hand there as well.
Just checking whether it's a natural action from Reece Walsh.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's as deliberate as some may think. Ashley Klein adjudicated.
Oh, no, that's a penalty try.
In terms of pointed, it makes contact with the arm of Isaiah Yeo, which forces him to lose possession of the ball. In the opinion of the video referee, a try would have been scored. We have a decision.
Penalty try. Coming away. the Panthers, so
You can argue right or wrong when you like that ball or when you don't, but the bottom line is that Isaiah has had a cracking season, and there's no one more deserving for the try tonight. And some of his work certainly won't be spoken about. His ability to carry the footy through the middle, the variation that he's got in his game continues to ask the opposition defensive line questions.
Claude Harris was just having a quick word with the referee going to back to his team, but the try will stand. And Isaiah was a little upset with the way they finished off in the final stages last week. He thought they should have gotten a field goal that they attempt early. In the end, it worked out just fine down the short side for Liam Martin to be the hero, but he took matters into his own hands here and gets the penalty try in the end.
42 tackles as well, Speed, through the middle. I'd be resting him next week. I'd give the skipper a spell. Keep him fresh for the finals.
Martin, 8, 2 more, 7 from 8 with the boots for the exciting centre.
Look forward to the Storm take on the Roosters, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one in a few minutes.
Penrith about to collect the JJ Gilpin shield.